Do you know what you're watching right now? You're watching TV. And in this episode, we're going to talk about the NFL, and we're going to break down the AFC East Football Conference. The AFC East Football Conference consists of 4 teams: the New England Patriots, the New York Jets, the Miami Dolphins, and the Buffalo Bills. Last year, the Patriots went 10-6, the New York Jets went 9-7, the Miami Dolphins went 7-9, and the Buffalo Bills went 6-10. Let's talk about the New England Patriots. In their last game last year, they lost in the AFC wildcard playoff game to the Baltimore Ravens 33-14. Unfortunately, Russ Walker didn't have an opportunity to play in that game because he blew out his knee in the last game of the season. But he's back, and he's better than ever. With Tom Brady as your quarterback, you know you have a fighting chance at every game that you play. My key to the Patriots this season is the defense, because all those name brand players that they had in the past couple years aren't there. The Richard Seymours, the Teddy Bruschi's, the Asante Samuels, and the Rodney Harrisons. All the players that they've gotten to replace those players need to make the plays that those guys were making. If they can do that, the Patriots will, have another 10-12 win season and be atop of the AFC East. Next up, we have the New York Jets, who lost their last game last year in the AFC Championship game to the Indianapolis Colts 30-17. And that was the first year of the Rex Ryan era, meaning that barring any injury, the second year should be that much better. I mean, with all the offseason acquisitions they've made, they definitely tried to make an effort to do that. I mean, they've acquired outside linebacker, defensive end Jason Taylor, running back LaDainian Tomlinson, wide receiver Santonio Holmes, and defensive back Antonio Cromartie. Whew. Talk about loaded. But the key to the Jets this year, to me, comes down to 2 players. Darrelle Revis, all-world cornerback, the best in the game, is holding out due to a contract dispute. Without him, they're a top 5, top 7 defense. With him, they're all-world defense. He's the key to that defense. I understand he's a defensive back, but it's a passing league now. On offense, it has to be Mark Sanchez. Because last year, because last year, he was a rookie quarterback, and there were a lot of growing pains that they needed to go through with him. But in his second year, you could expect to see a lot of growth, and those rookie mistakes, they aren't going to be there this year. So he needs to be capable of winning maybe 1 or 2 games, because we know that defense is going to come to play each and every game. Next up, we have the Miami Dolphins, who we all know, with Bill Parcells' teams, every year is growth, and in that 1 year, they burst onto the scene. Can this year be that scene? With half a season under his belt, Chad Henne's coming into the season knowing he's going to be the full-time starter. And with the acquisition of Brandon Marshall, the Miami Dolphins can say they finally have a passing attack since the era of Dan Marino. Now, my key to the Miami Dolphins is this. They've drafted well, and they've acquired a lot of veteran free agents that are good for this team. So, are they going to gel and mature? Are they going to be ready to beat the Are they going to be ready to beat the New England Patriots? Are they going to be ready to beat the New York Jets? Are they going to be ready to win on the big stage? Gelling and maturity. That's the key to the Miami Dolphins to me. And last but not least, we have the Buffalo Bills. Whew. A lot of transition for them. They lost their head coach, the defensive coordinator, their outside linebacker, Aaron Schobel, who had 10 sacks last year. I don't know how they're going to replace him. And they lost wide receiver Terrell Owens. Now, I understand he's not what he was, but he still was their leading receiver last year. Now, with first-year head coach Chan Gailey, he's an offensive guy, so I guess that's why they drafted C.J. Spiller, who has all-world talent as a running back. But other than that, I don't know what else they have on that team. I mean, they have good players, but in a hard division, I don't know what moves they can make to literally take the AFC East. So the key for me in the Buffalo Bills this year is going to be a smooth transition. Because with all that loss, all these new faces coming in, it just needs to be a smooth transition, because there's definitely going to be a lot of bumps in the roads. That's it for the AFC East. But we're definitely going to go around and check out every division, so stay tuned, all right? You know what you're watching. TV. Peace.